shit. Like, for real, for real. Like, this for real be my shit, y'all. Like, for real, for real. What's up, y'all? I gotta give y'all a disclaimer before I start talking on this bitch, because y'all be getting... I'm about to give y'all a disclaimer before I start talking on this bitch, because y'all know, like, y'all be... This live is about toxic relationships. If you finna be on here and your feelings, get off. Like, if you finna feel some type of way, get off of here. If it's about to bother you that I'm finna talk about toxic relationships, get off of here. Like, click off right now. Don't tag nobody neither. I don't got time for y'all getting me and y'all cussed out because y'all tagging people and shit that they don't want to be tagged in. They don't like y'all and they don't like me. Lamani, what you say? We ready? All right, hold on. Let me get Facebook right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Daisy, you not late. Oh, shit. I done dropped. My bad, y'all. I dropped y'all. Hold on. You ain't late, Daisy. I just got on here. So you're not late. I feel some type of way all the time, babe. But I'm here to motherfucking listen. I hope so. I'm finna talk about toxic relationships. And listen, if y'all on here, you finna be in your feelings and shit, I'm not on all that shit, right? I don't give a fuck about half the shit y'all be giving a fuck about. Let me get y'all right. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all right in here. I'm about to talk about toxic relationships. I'm about to talk about some real shit. So, like, just for me to y'all, if you gonna be in your feelings, if you're going through some toxic shit right now, if you gonna cry over your nigga or your bitch, like, this is not the live to be on. Do y'all understand me? Let me get Facebook right, because if I don't, they'll be mad. Rachel, what's up? Is what you say, man. Fuck them and they feelings. I'm going to talk my shit regardless, but I be liking to give disclaimers so when y'all be on here, y'all understand that, like, you know, I don't be on here, like, to, like, hurt nobody. I be on here to help, but at the same time, I don't be giving a fuck. Like, y'all be talking that shit like, oh, her voice deep. Oh, shit, bitch, I'm going to talk my shit regardless. This is my page. Like, it's going down no matter what. So we about to talk about some toxic shit. It's some shit that's going to upset some women. I'm going to say some shit on here that's probably going to upset some men. Overall, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk my shit because I feel like it need to be said. Sky, what you say? Talk your shit. Should I watch from Facebook? You might need to stay on Instagram because Facebook ain't acting right. I know Facebook going to be mad, but I'm trying to get them right, but they ain't acting right. You good, Ma. We love you. I love y'all too. Like, I fuck with y'all. Like, for those of y'all that really be supporting me, you know what I mean? Like take this real, like, you know, y'all take this shit on the chin without, like, feeling some type of way or writing them long motherfucking paragraphs under my shit, making it seem like a bitch just done stepped on your world. Like, I fuck with y'all. I really do. Oh my gosh, I love you, friend. I've been trying to find you. I had to do some research. How y'all be saying y'all can't find me? Like it's Love Dorsey on whatever. On Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Snapchat. It's Love Dorsey. Like if you just type in Love Dorsey, the shit's gonna come up. Dallas in the house, what's up? Jess, what you say? You helping people? I like to think that, but sometimes the way people be cussing me out, I don't necessarily know how true that is, if that makes sense to some of y'all. But I'm finna talk about toxic relationships on this bitch, right? Like, First off, let me say this disclaimer. If you're in a place in your life right now where you're going through some shit that you may feel like fits the category of toxic, or you in a place where you're overly emotional. So if I say certain shit, it's going to bother you and you might start crying, or you going to get on here and try to call me names or say some dumb shit. Like, you might want to get off of here, because I'm the type of person, like, I feel like this is my page. I'm on the internet a lot like y'all, but one thing I don't do is I don't go on other people's pages and bother them about the things that they put on their page. So I get highly offended when a bitch come on my shit and, you know, say shit about the stuff I choose to say to the people that choose to follow me. Because y'all do know, disclaimer, following me is a choice. Like being on this live right now, it's a choice. If I get to talking my shit and it bothers you at any given time, you can swipe up and you can get off this bitch. You can actually go to my page and hit unfollow or block, and you won't ever see me again. You won't have to think about me or the shit I said ever again. Y'all get that? And I feel like I gotta say this, because every live is always a hurt bitch or a mad nigga with his nuts crossed that got some shit to say about something I said on my page. I ain't even made it to national TV to where you can complain that I'm on a certain channel. Like, I'm literally on my own shit. Y'all follow me so far? So we gonna talk about toxic relationships on this bitch. I'm gonna try one more time to bring Facebook in on the conversation. If I can't get them in, fuck them. Let's see. So I just want to share first off to begin with, like, I want y'all to know so that we on the same page. Toxic relationships are a game. Like, I want y'all to know that. Like, somebody type that on here. Toxic relationships are a game, right? That shit's a game. It's not real. It's not something that you or the other person can actually take serious, because it's toxic, right? Like, it's serious when it comes to going to do the work to fix you and get untoxic or not to be toxic anymore. But toxic relationships are a motherfucking game. Some of y'all don't understand that. Y'all in them toxic relationships and you're looking at it as if it's a serious thing. So I'm on here just to explain to y'all, first off, them toxic relationships, they're a game. Like, motherfuckers is playing with one another. Y'all understand that, right? The whole concept and idea of being in some shit that's toxic is you fucking with another motherfucker, poking at them, jugging at them. They poking at you and jugging at you in a way that cannot be taken serious when it comes to the real scheme of life. Y'all understand me so far with that, right? Somebody type on this motherfucker. Toxic relationships are a motherfucking game. Thank you. Who typed that on Instagram? Best WTM. Thank you, bitch. I fucks with you, right? Let me explain what toxic is so that y'all can be on the same page. Because some of y'all in relationships and you honestly thinking your shit ain't toxic, but it is. I done did a few one-on-ones in the past couple of days, right? And I've did them with some females and one or two males. But overall, like, on each one of them, there's a certain part of the call where I've had a conversation. If y'all don't know what one-on-ones are, it's paid phone calls that you have with me where I give your ass advice because you wanted it, right? You paid for it, you want it, I give it to you, cool, boom. So on every single one of these calls, whether it's with a male or a female, we've gotten to a part of the conversation where I talk about a motherfucker not being in touch with reality when it comes to the stuff we come up with in our mind. So I'm gonna start with the one-on-one that I had last night. I had a one-on-one. This was a really good one because this lady, she was very smart. I like her demeanor. She wasn't overly emotional. But anyway, we on the one-on-one and we talking and she explained to me her situation. It got to a point where she kept it so G, and I love it when women keep it G because there's too many bitches that they don't know how to, right? So we on the one-on-one and she basically explaining to me that there comes points in her relationship with this nigga that she with that she will get an attitude about stuff that he's doing, and then she is afraid to bring it up because of course it's gonna push him away. I'm gonna give y'all a specific example and maybe some of y'all this will hit home for y'all. For her, nigga come over. They sitting around in the room or laying in the bed. His baby mama a text. Could be about the kids, could be not. Whatever. The minute she sees him texting his baby mama back, which as a grown-ass motherfucking man is his phone, his baby mama, he got a right to respond to whatever. I told y'all, you can't overstep your boundaries when you in these relationships. Nigga got to be able to do what a nigga gonna do. You decide whether you gonna stay based on what you gonna tolerate and the boundaries you have put up with. But a lot of you bitches don't got no boundaries. That's another video for another day. Long story short, she talking about how, you know, the minute love, I even see this nigga texting her, it don't even matter if it's about the kids or not. It bothers me, right? She like, you know, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if it's supposed to bother me the way it does or not, right? Could be a me thing. So I'm letting her talk, right? Hold on, y'all. Facebook, click that. Okay, we back. So I'm letting her talk, right? So she explaining like, you know, I don't know if I'm supposed to feel some type of way or not, but love, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it real. As soon as the nigga start texting her or sending a text to what I feel like might be to her, I feel some type of way. And she was like, and then what I do is in my mind, I start to play out what I think he's texting her, right? Because in her mind, she feel like the baby mama want this nigga back. He my nigga now, so this bitch trying to take my nigga, right? This is what she's came up with in her mind based on the stuff that she's seen. Could be right, could be not right. It's still a hypothetical she creating in her mind. Even if the shit is true, she don't know it to be true because it didn't happen in front of her, right? So in her mind, she feel like this nigga sitting over here texting this bitch, like the whole probably texting him stuff, trying to get him back. Like, I ain't got time for this fuck ass shit. She playing this shit in her mind. Like, this is her crazy going on, right? And I like her because she can actually explain that bitch my crazy going on. So the nigga texting his baby mama back or texting and she know it's the baby mama or she feel like it or whatever, and it makes her feel some type of way. So then she starts to act funny, right? So the nigga done came over her house to spend time. They in a relationship. She immediately start acting funky and funny with the nigga based on what that little texting stuff is doing to her. This is not something that the nigga is actually doing wrong. I want y'all females to understand, it don't exactly matter what the fuck he texting the baby mama. The fact that you are not a part of that conversation and it immediately bothers you and then you start acting funny, that's a you problem. She explained further that then when she starts to act funny because she's bothered, he notices and then he'll bring it up. Like, damn, I'm saying, why you acting like, you know, mad all of a sudden? Like, why you acting dry? And then she said she will then pretend as if she's not because she know in reality it's crazy to bring up what she would bring up. Like, basically, I'm mad because you text your baby mama back. Like, you know, to say this out loud, it sounds retarded. It's stupid. It actually is retarded. But this is her own crazy going on. So she sit there, and now her demeanor is cold towards the man, right? So when she go on to explain, and I love it because she's conscious of all this shit that's going on. Love, I catch your attitude. The nigga called me out on it. Boom, I got the attitude because he texting his baby mama. I don't actually know if he actually doing something wrong or not. Just the idea of the nigga texting his baby mama, it bothers me. In my mind, I create these scenarios on what I think they texting about, and I'm mad. So now, in my personality, in my demeanor, it's showing in the room that I'm mad, right? So the nigga call her out. Well, babe, I'm saying you acting funny, like, you know, and then she do the whole, no, I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, and she try to play like nothing's going on. So the man can clearly see something's going on. You gaslighting the nigga, bitch. Like, you wrong. You wrong, right? But whatever. You did it. So now what the nigga do is what most niggas do. Instead of sitting up under your ass with this funky ass attitude that you trying to mysteriously act like don't exist, the man say, all right, I'm finna go. So he go to putting on his shoes and he finna get up, he finna leave. Now you catch your attitude because he finna leave, and guess what you do? And this is what she explained it to me. When he get up to go leave, I immediately get upset and feel like he finna go be with her. You don't know what the text was about. You don't know that nothing's going on, but your crazy got you creating hypotheticals to where you actually manifest a real situation when it wasn't even a real situation to begin with. This is how crazy motherfuckers be. This is the definition of toxic. I'm gonna give y'all some more, but this is just one, right? So she explained this to me, and like I said, I fucked with her because she consciously knew what the fuck she was doing. The man get up, he put on his shoes to go leave. A whole argument may occur, or in her case, it has occurred in these situations because now she finna flip it on him. Oh, you finna go be with your baby mama. That's all you want to do anyway. You ain't want to stay over here and spend no time with me anyway. This is what comes from this type of shit. But the man didn't actually do nothing. The man is leaving, rightfully so, because bitch, you acting funny. And you know you acting funny. You know the reason that you're acting funny. But you know if you actually came out and said it, you would have to admit that in a way I'm jealous of your baby mama. Not because she better than me or not because something actually going on, but because I'm crazy, bitch. I sat here and I created a hypothetical situation in my mind that got me acting in the physical, and I manifested a real fucked up ass situation off of nothing. Y'all follow me so far? This is some of the toxic ways that you bitches have, but y'all will just say, you know, I'm working on that. It's not a big deal. No hoe is toxic. And toxic relationships and people in relationships that are toxic are not to be taken serious. They are a motherfucking game. Let me explain to you another situation where some of you niggas, I'm on a one-on-one with this dude, right? He like, love, you know, shit, I like the bitch, but I don't know if I want to be in a relationship. I don't necessarily know if I'm ready, but you know, I look out for her when she needs something, I'm there. You know, I'm like, y'all fucking? He like, yeah, we fucking shit. I ain't finna fuck with a bitch that ain't fucking me. It's a nigga talking to me on a one-on-one. Those y'all that don't know what a one-on-one is, it's a paid phone call where they pay me to talk to me and get some advice, right? So the nigga on the one-on-one, he like, shit, love, you know, I like her. She everything, you know, I could be a grown man too, but you know, I'm at a place in my life where, you know, I don't know, I'm at my cheese, I got shit going on out here in the streets, I got, you know, a lot of shit on my plate. So I'm like, do you Do you really feel like you at a place in your life where you ready to like settle down and be in this monogamous relationship? Nigga keeps saying he don't know, right? So I'm on this particular one-on-one, and nigga acting like he don't really know. If you don't come out and say a strong yes, nigga, it's a no. I'm gonna say that shit again. If you can't come out and give a strong, solid yes, nigga, it's a no, even if you don't want to say no. So his answer really to me should have been, no, love, I'm not ready to be locked down in no monogamous relationship, paying attention to only one bitch with all the stuff that I got going on. But the nigga just keep doing that. You know, I don't know. I ain't gonna make a bitch say something that they don't want to say, right? So I'm gonna just, you know, let him continue on. So we on the one-on-one and he talking. He basically explained that, like, you know, she be jugging at me and asking me about a commitment. I don't know. This is his answer. He ain't saying no. He's saying I don't know, even though I know he really should say no. But okay, nigga, you saying you don't know, right? So I'm like, you talk to other bitches? He like, yeah, you know, I got a couple other females I conversate with, but I'm saying, love, I ain't serious with none of them like I am with her. Meaning, like, you know, if a nigga was to settle down, she'll be the one. You know, a nigga hit you with that. Like, you know, he think he's saying something to me, but come on now, this me now. So I'm like, bro, listen, don't game me on the phone call. Like, so he like, no, I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, if right now I had to like chill and settle down, she would be the one. Them other hoes don't mean nothing. I can understand that. Out of the bitches you got lined up, she's the top pick. I can take that, nigga. We on the same page, right? So then I'm like, well, let me ask you this. Do she talk to other niggas? He was like, shit, I don't know. Okay, if she was talking to other niggas, would you feel some type of way? Hell yeah, man. I'm saying, like, that hoe would be just like the other hoes out here. I ain't on that shit. Okay, so bro, let's back up. You ain't ready for monogamy. No, I'm saying I don't know. I ain't saying I ain't ready. Okay, nigga, you keep saying you don't know. Okay, you don't know. You don't know if you ready for monogamy, right? Cool. You don't know if you want to be locked in with this bitch. But you like her. She got the qualities that you feel like a woman should have for you to settle down. Cool, we on the same page with that. You talk to other bitches though, right? You got other options, right? So you telling me if this girl get other options to do the same thing that you doing, meaning I ain't saying she got to fuck him. I'm saying if she just out here entertaining the idea of another man possibly wanting to take her serious, because right now you're not, you would be upset and make a deal out of that. He was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, love. It was a couple times like she made it seem like she was, and I snapped. So I'm like, wait a minute, okay, back up. What you mean you snapped? He like, shit, you know, we getting into it, going back and forth, and it come up about me talking to other females, and, you know, she make the comment that, you know, she might be texting another nigga or something. You know, I snapped. I ain't gonna lie, I snapped. So I'm like, bro, you toxic. You like a definition of toxic. Like, you one of them niggas, like, you don't wanna settle down with the girl and give her what she want, but you don't want her to explore no other options of possibly getting what she want. But I'm saying, love, how that make me toxic? Okay, let me break it down to you in nigga terms, right? I'm out here looking for some work, nigga. Let's say I need 15 pounds, right? I need 15 pounds. This how much money I got. I'm trying to get the pounds at this. This is my budget. If a nigga want to add a little extra, I got by, you know, 5 to 6 extra I can add on top of whatever my price is. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga I just need some work. Like, shit dried up out here, right? You the nigga that I normally fuck with for my work, but right now, nigga, you fucked up, right? You ain't got 15 pounds to sell me. But you gonna get mad if I go holler at my dog cross town that could possibly have 15 pounds. Or my nigga out in LA that could have 15 pounds. Or my nigga in Nevada that could possibly have 15 pounds. Like, you don't want me to try to go get no work from nobody else, but you want me to just hold on to the money. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. Ain't no maybe for me. It's a go. Nigga, I got my bread. Like, I done stacked up the money for the pounds, and I got an extra 5 or 6,000 to put on top of that shit if a nigga come with some work right now and just want to make a back end off of me using they plug. I got the money, right? And you mean to tell me you want me to take you serious with this whole shit on I should just sit around and wait? Starve. You want me to starve? Like, this how I eat, right? I make my money off selling pounds, bro. You know, I normally get my work from you. You ain't got no work right now. I need 15 of them. I got people waiting. I got shit going on. You mean to tell me, he like, all right, look, all right. I see what you're saying. I see what, no, nigga, let me finish my scenario. Don't cut me off, nigga. You want me to sit here with the money and don't buy no work when it's other work. And listen, I ain't saying I'm guaranteed to get the pounds or the caliber or that Zaza or that perk that I'm getting from you, but you don't even want me to go see. If I can come up on some shit over here, you want me to just sit here and hold on to the bread and just chill and starve. Like my kids need clothes and shit. The daycare gotta be paid. Like I need my hair done. Rent finna be due on the 1st. You want me to hold on to my bread and just, he like, nah, I'm saying, love, I get what you, he don't want me to talk no more. He don't want me to go on with the, you toxic nigga. And you cannot be taken serious. Damn, love, I ain't never think about it. I know you didn't, cause you the toxic one. It's always in a relationship, a motherfucker always blaming the other motherfucker when y'all don't see y'all ways. Bro, I get it. You trying to save her for you. I understand that. I can get the romance or the thug romance in that shit. That, baby, you the one. Like, that's if I had to pick a girl and settle down, like she would be. I get that. Like, you know, I'm from the streets. Like, I understand how you feel like it's some sort of, in that. Like, she should feel good about you feeling like you on the shelf, but you the next up off the shelf. I get it. You a thug ass nigga. I understand, but nigga, you toxic. And toxic shit is not to be taken serious. It's a game. Y'all understand what I'm explaining to y'all? Y'all follow me so I can give y'all 5, 6 more scenarios on how you motherfuckers, it be y'all. Y'all think it be the other person, but it be y'all. Bro really thought the girl was toxic because she kept pressing the issue about what she wanted. She want to be in a monogamous relationship. She don't want to keep playing. But bro, you the toxic one. Cause truth be told, if you know you ain't got the work that a bitch trying to buy, move around. Move out the way. Let a nigga go cop from somebody else. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. I told him, bro, it's like being in the streets. If I go over here and I decide to take my money and buy 15 pounds for another nigga and it turn out to be trash, some Reggie, some shit that ain't smoking, that'll be my loss. It ain't yours. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't have it. Toxic relationships, toxic motherfuckers are not to be taken serious. Do y'all understand that? It is a motherfucking game. Y'all follow me so far? Some of y'all don't realize y'all toxic by the way that y'all sit around, and I had to explain this on the one-on-one I just did tonight. Talking to a young lady, right? So she explaining, you know, what she going through with the nigga that she been dealing with, right? Long story short, she keep going back to a nigga that just keep trying her. And the nigga ain't really like doing nothing crazy. He just really, you know, in a selfish season. And she said it once she got done explaining it. She wasn't overly emotional, but she explained, like, it's times a nigga done left her sitting in the car, or you know, she been on the phone with him. He done turned the music up, not paying her ass no mind. Just like playing her to the left. It done been little scenarios where she done found out he fucking with other females, and she done actually witnessed him tell the other females that she ain't nobody to him, right? So she going on and on about all these different scenarios where the nigga doing her wrong, right? And the shit is like, the stuff he doing, it's just a nigga really disrespecting a bitch. Like, really, he don't take you serious, bitch. Like, he just basically trying you, right? So, you know, she explaining all this stuff to me because, of course, in her mind, he wrong. He a fucked up ass nigga. Like, he ain't right. You get what I'm saying? Overall, the toxic person is her. Because you the motherfucker that keep running back when a bitch keeps showing you the same thing. So, you know, I broke it down to her. I explained to her. And she was, I like her. She was very open to listening to what I was explaining to her. The real question is, baby girl, why the fuck do you keep running back to get treated the same way you've always been treated? It shows that you're broken, honey, but we never actually want to address these type of issues. We always want to talk about what the other motherfucker is doing wrong or doing to us. We want to be a victim. So cool, I'll give you that. You can be a victim. You a victim of the nigga lies. You the victim of the nigga trying you. She even told a scenario where the nigga took her out of town and did her wrong. It was fucked up, the stuff she explained he did, but it went along with everything else she told me about the nigga when we first started the phone call. It went along with his character. So for me, what I see from the nigga is consistency. The consistency of being a liar. The consistency of being a no-show. The consistency of being a fuckboy when it comes to like telling a bitch something and doing something differently. The consistency in being selfish. I got a clear, consistent picture of him. What I don't have a clear picture of is what type of bitch you are, because you're saying you want better for yourself, and you saying you know your worth, or you're saying like you know this stuff ain't right, but you keep walking your ass back into the same scenarios. She talked about how she blocked him, and then she'll unblock him and talk to him again, and some fucked up shit'll happen, and then she'll block him again and stop talking to him, and then, you know, she'll see him or find out and unblock him, and then something will happen again. You, my dear, are the toxic one. You are the one that has a problem. The nigga that's being consistent with his behavior, that ain't a problem. We can see clearly, but we can't tell what you are. Are you insane? Are you just slow right now? Is your self-esteem low? Are you trying to get your head knocked off? What are you doing? That is what I'm confused about. Y'all feel where I'm going with this? And she listened. I explained to her the problem that's going on is that you don't have enough going on for yourself. So this goes back to when we play out hypotheticals in our mind. So what I explained to her, because women, we do this a lot. She didn't even tell me this, but I could tell this is what's going on. You realize the nigga is not for you. The shit is not right. He's treating you in a way that it shows you, girl, he ain't really studying you, right? You block him and you tell yourself, I ain't fucking with him no more. Whatever just happened got you in your feelings, like I ain't fucking with him. So you block him. You tell yourself you ain't gonna fuck with him no more. Then what you do is, because you don't have enough stuff going on in your life, after you go to work and you take care of your kids or whatever it is you do outside of your job, you then in your spare time sit around and play out scenarios in your mind that if he would just stop doing this, or if he would just get this together, we could actually be together and the relationship would be something. So you play out false positives in your mind, or fairy tale positives, and then that make you go back and unblock the nigga and start talking to him again in hopes that things are going to be different. So the phone get quiet. She like, yeah, that's true. The problem is you need to get a goal book. You need to write out some goals for yourself. You need to get a lot of things going on in your life that have to do with you being a better you. And she was like, but do that mean that, once I work my goals and stuff that you think I should never talk to him again? So, I kind of overlooked the question at first and went back to telling her what she need to write in her goal book. She asked me again, so sis really want to know, love, should I not fuck with the nigga ever again after I do this goal shit, bitch? So I'm like, listen, it don't matter whether you open the door to fuck with the nigga again or not. Here's what matters. When you fucking with somebody that you allow to overstep boundaries that you don't have, to where it becomes toxic, meaning you allow a person to keep mistreating you over and over again. They got you dumb out here, right? You stupid. You keep letting them do fuck shit to you. You're allowing it. So they're not wrong. You're open to being done like a duck. When you keep doing that, right? In order to overcome that place where you at, you got to go fix you. So you go work the goal book, right? And you become a better you. You work on things, get more things going on in your life to where your self-esteem levels up about you. What that does is it will allow you to see the true value in self, and then you will not tolerate the stuff that you used to. So what I told her is, whether you choose to allow him to fuck with you again or not, what will happen is a lot of the shit that was going on, you won't allow it to go on because you have a new vision of self. But if you allow this nigga in again without fixing self and having a higher self-esteem, you will go for the same shit that you've always gone for. So she got quiet on the phone. I didn't know if she understood. So I elaborated more. Let me make it simple to you guys. Y'all ever seen niggas that, and some of y'all niggas probably been this nigga. You fucked up, you down bad, you don't really got no car, ain't really got no money, or, your life just ain't together, right? And hoes play you to the left. You got bitches that you really like or care about, you try to get at them, they play you all to the left. Niggas go get they self together. What they do is they go get a bag. So, in my city, like, I'm from the South. So what I'll see is like, a nigga be fucked up. Nobody know who they is. Like, I know niggas that legitimately have conversations with me on some, real life shit. They like, love a nigga fucked up. These hoes doing a nigga any kind of way. Like, what I'm saying? Bitch won't even take a nigga serious and shit. Nigga go boss up. They get in the streets, rub elbows with certain niggas. Boom, they come up on some work. They get their shit together. Nigga got a nice car now. Consistent money flowing in. He got knots in his pocket. He go get his teeth done and shit. In the South, we like goals or icing our mouth out. Bitch, go get their goals done or get their mouth rocked up. Start, stepping their dress game up. You might see them in designer all the time. Now these bitches own you. The niggas come back out and they got a whole different self-esteem or value of self based on this stuff they went and dressed they self up with. Regardless of whether you agree with what they went and bought or what they did to self, it made them feel better about self. They work their little goal book, right? And by any means necessary. Now when they pop back out, they might fuck with the same bitches that did them wrong before, but guess what? They handle them a different type of way. It's certain shit they don't tolerate. The joke ends up being on the bitches because the nigga end up fucking you over, throwing you a couple dollars and treating you like a nobody. When originally, when he ain't have nothing, if you took him serious, he might have took your ass serious when he got himself together. This is what I'm explaining to her. Go dope boy yourself up. Go boss up. Go expand your mind. Go add some real goals to your life. Go add things to your life to the point where you look at you different. So you can't even tolerate the stuff you used to tolerate because I'm a better me. The old me, you might have could have did that. The old me, you might have could have said that. The old me, I might have would have failed for that. But the new me, the one that I look in the mirror and I feel like, God damn, bitch, you her. The one that I go places and I feel like I can maneuver through whatever. The one that I check my bank account and that money coming in. You can't do that shit to me, nigga. You can't. I'm a better person. Y'all understand where I'm going? And I even explained to her further. A lot of times y'all get with dudes and y'all can't understand why it seems like they don't care about certain shit. I explained to her, you got to get you some more stuff going on in your life. So again, I use the dope boy example. Nigga in the streets, a lot of times when they be going through stuff in their relationship, they be feeling and hurting and having their feelings hurt the same way they bitch do. It don't show because they always have something going on. Phones always ringing. It's always some shit to go pick up or some stuff to go buy or a bitch to go see or somebody getting out of jail or somebody going to jail or your homeboy need this or your kids need that or your mama need this. You know, you the breadwinner in the family. It's always something going on. So when you go through fuck shit, you don't have time for it to show because you constantly moving. It's that same concept when you get you a gold book and work that bitch to be better. When you get you a bunch of stuff going on as a grown motherfucking woman or a man, a lot of times you don't have the time to sit around and cry and chase a bitch around and beg them to fuck with you or treat you better. You might be hurting, but bitch, I gotta go to work. And when I get off work, I got another job to go look after. And I got my kids, they got this, and I got this going on in this, and I invested in this, and I go over here and volunteer and do this, and I'm in the middle of writing a book on this, and I got this going on with this, and I told my homegirl I help her with this. I got so much stuff going on that, yeah, you know what? I am sad and I don't talk to so-and-so no more, but in all reality, I don't really even got time to sit around and feel sorry for myself about that shit. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining to y'all? Like, sometimes you gotta get a street nigga mentality when it come to what the fuck's going on out here. Shit be toxic, man. Y'all be crying and chasing around a motherfucker. And then I ended this one-on-one that I'm talking about with her, explaining. She was like, but you know what? Overall, love, I do know that, like, he ain't right for me. So I explained to her, and those of y'all that's been following me on Facebook for a while, y'all know I did a video on how we go against self. You know you toxic when you go against what you know. So she was like, well, what you mean by that? I don't think I seen that live, love. So I explained to her, there are things about certain stuff in our life and people that we know. We be knowing this shit. Like, I talk to some of y'all on one-on-ones and y'all will be like, love, the nigga ain't shit. And then sometimes, you know, I play on that and see how far y'all gonna go with the whole nigga ain't shit scenario. I'll be like, well, how you know he ain't shit? Cause he had did this, and then we was together one time and he did this, and then girl, I rode with him through this, and then he had did this, and then and I'll be like, but you sure that means just overall the man just ain't nothing, like the nigga really just that bad? Yeah, because this one time and then girl, he did this, and then this hoe over here said she might be pregnant, which means that he was fucking her raw, even though if it ain't his baby. Like, y'all be going on and on and on, right? Like, you done confirmed for me several times that you know the nigga ain't shit. This is something you know. I done questioned you, bitch. You done convinced me he ain't shit. I'm on the call with you. That nigga ain't shit. We know this. We done came to the conclusion he ain't shit based on what you told me. It's based on what you know. I wasn't there. I'm going off what you know. You sound pretty fucking convincing, bitch, that the nigga ain't shit. So then we get to the part of the call where I be telling the bitch, okay, if you know he ain't shit, why we still fucking with him? Oh, because I love him. But you know the love ain't going nowhere because it ain't no respect there because you just said he ain't shit. Forget what he doing. You concluded based on your experiences, not what I told you. I didn't call you and give you the advice that your nigga ain't shit. You sat on this call hoe and you convinced me he ain't shit, which means that if you think somebody ain't shit, you don't have no respect for them. Do you understand that relationships that have no respect go nowhere? I understand that. So this is what you know. So you mean to tell me you've been going against what you know? You know this ain't shit and you just keep fucking with it as if it's gonna be shit. This what you telling me? And y'all will sit there and really get quiet like, when you go against you, it's something wrong upstairs. When you go against what you know, not what a motherfucker told you. It's different when another motherfucker tell you that somebody ain't shit. I get that if you keep going back and trying to find out for yourself. But y'all be knowing for yourself. This go for dudes too. I talk to y'all niggas on phone call. Man, love, I know the hoe ain't shit. The whole thing, I don't know, she done fucked my nigga, but I know she had fucked my home, but my dog told me, I know my dog wouldn't lie about that shit. The little hoe, and you keep fucking with her? I'm saying, though, you know, a nigga got feelings for the bitch and shit, but I'm saying I just know, like, when I know the hoe ain't right, man, I be feeling like the bitch be plotting on me, because shit, as soon as I try to leave the hoe alone, she started talking about how she want to see me in jail and shit. So the girl want to put you in jail. She done fucked your homeboy. Like, bro, you know she ain't shit. Like, yeah, I'm saying, you know, I know that. And you gonna keep fucking with, so you gonna go against what you know. Because I ain't tell you that she fucked your homeboy. You told me that. I ain't tell you that the bitch be thinking about putting you in jail or saying, look, you told me that. You heard her say that. Like, you heard that. Like, you heard devilish shit. And you still gonna go back over there with the devil? Like, you still gonna fuck the devil? Like, something wrong. You're the toxic one, not her. You on the phone call trying to convince me that I should be in your corner and have a she ain't shit party with you. But you ain't shit. For you to go and keep trying to put wrapping paper and bows on something you said you know ain't shit, something wrong with you. So when I explain this to the girl on the phone call, she like, damn, that do make sense. Cause like, I do know like the shit going nowhere. Y'all be so caught up in the idea that the other person is fucked up or toxic. You don't even see the toxic in your own mental. And bitch, when you toxic in a relationship, it's a game. It's not to be taken serious. Y'all understand what I'm explaining to y'all? Y'all hear me? Like, I'm telling y'all some G-ass shit. Some of y'all laughing. I know it'd be funny, but I'm being so sincere. If you in a situation where the things that you are seeing, the stuff that you know to be true based on your experiences with somebody does not match up with what they say, or it doesn't match up with your goals, it is toxic for what you got going on. When I explained to the young lady on this one-on-one that I was talking to, the point of you getting a goal book and writing out the things that you want is so that moving forward, you can make decisions based on your actual goals that you wrote out. You sit down and you get in a place where right now, I ain't worried about that nigga. I ain't worried about my homegirls. I'm not even worried about my family members. I'm going to write out what type of woman I want to be. I'm finna map out what type of nigga I want to be. I'm finna write out how much bread I actually want to have, how much shit I got going on for myself. I'm finna write this shit out and write out what I need to add to it. Now, when I get done writing this shit out, this is going to be law. It's going to be like the 10 commandments, bitch. Like, this is what the fuck I'm going to follow. If some shit don't align with me accomplishing the stuff that I wrote out, I ain't fucking with it. It don't matter how I feel. It don't matter where my emotions take me. It don't matter what y'all say. 1,000 bitches can get online and say, love, you shouldn't do that. I'm going to do it because it's a part of what the fuck I wrote out that I wanted for myself when y'all weren't in the room. See, a lot of y'all go against self, and that is a problem. When you sit down and you tell yourself what the fuck you want, I don't give a fuck how you fuck over other people. You don't fuck over self. Because when self not whole, bitch, nothing ain't gonna be right. You can exert yourself into any relationship, business situation you want to, travel wherever you want. If you not right, you can have all the money you want to have. Things are not gonna turn out in the end the way you want them to be, or healthy, or positive. Y'all understand that? The point of me always telling y'all to get a goal book, because that shit is vital. A lot of people see me and they be like, damn, love, you be so consistent. You be on that shit. You be, because I wrote out what the fuck I told myself I want to do. I told myself this. I ain't tell no nigga. I ain't tell my kids. I ain't tell no bitch. I told me I want blah, blah, and blah. Any one of you motherfuckers come in my life and I feel like you create negativity or a whirlwind to where I can't accomplish the stuff I told myself I was going to accomplish, you gotta go. You could be my mama, my daddy, my auntie. I wouldn't give a fuck. I tell my own kids, don't bring that babbit ass energy in here. Go sit down somewhere and get you together, because I can't have it. I got shit I got to do for me. A lot of y'all need to understand, man, everything starts with your mental. Psychology is a motherfucker. When you start understanding people and their ways and the way the human mind works, you will understand the easiest way for me to control the way my life going and my finances and you know, my demeanor and my emotions is to control my motherfucking thoughts. Some of y'all don't know how to quiet y'all mind. I know a lot of y'all laughed at the video that I made. You know, it was funny when I said, you know, suck dick, meditate, and read. But truth be told, a lot of women, man, y'all need to learn how to meditate. Quiet the thoughts in your mind. Me and the young lady on the last one-on-one I was just talking about, I ended up talking to her about that. She was like, you right, because I do be creating them situations in my head where I feel like if I just talk to him again and we can sort out this one issue, it could get better. But this is a false positive you made up in your mind, because the nigga wasn't in your mind when you made this up. So he's not in agreement. A lot of y'all women, you come up with an agreement in your mind. The nigga wasn't there when you came up with that. You concocted that shit together without or nobody else around. And then you go out in the world and think you're going to accomplish it with only you knowing what you're trying to get done. It makes no sense. Only you agreed to that shit in your head. Y'all don't understand that. But when a bitch starts saying y'all got voices in y'all head, or you need to meditate, or you need to go lay outside and look at the stars, or count sheep, bitch, or pick leaves off trees, or burn some sage and smell that shit, or roll up a joint, or pop a pill, or I don't fucking know. But the shit that y'all be having going on in y'all lives, the negativity and all be manifested from the motherfucking thoughts that be spiraling in your head. Your mental ain't right, ho. You don't have enough going on. Y'all niggas do it too. A lot of y'all are just like that. You will sit around and create hypothetical situations in your mind on what you think your lady or your bitch or somebody doing. You come up with this shit in your mind, and then you will go out and make it seem like she's doing that stuff because that is what you think is going on. That shit is toxic. Do y'all hear me? I'm telling y'all some real ass shit. When you got peace up here, that shit shows in your attitude, in your demeanor, in the way that you spend your time, in the way that you show positivity. Some of y'all, you always negative. You don't even realize it. You're the negative and toxic one. You're the one that always come around and you always got some negative shit to say. Some of y'all don't understand you toxic because you like to press your fears onto other people. When it comes to business relationships and shit, you will take things that you're afraid of and pressure another person to be afraid of the things that you're afraid of. Y'all know that success and making real money and getting out here and making investments that actually pay off, it requires a level of courage to like basically be willing to, let me take a chance on this. Y'all will take stuff that y'all afraid of doing and try to make another motherfucker be afraid too so they won't do it. That's toxic than a motherfucker. Some of y'all do that with y'all kids. Y'all will take y'all own fears and put them on y'all children to the point where they can't go out and be greater than you because everything you scared of, you got them scared of it too. But a bitch living scared ain't never motherfucking became nothing worth looking up to. But that's too real for some of y'all. I feel like I done said enough. I could go on and on about toxic relationships. I can go in a bunch of different directions. I just want to drop a few jewels on y'all, man. If it bothered you on here, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I said what the fuck I said. Shut alive if you want to. Tag somebody at your own risk. If they cuss your ass out on here, that's your own business. Now, if you get on my shit, trying to argue with me about the stuff I said, you can get a whole live made about your ass and it's not going to be pretty. I don't like to do that. But again, I don't go on nobody page and type nothing negative or contrary. I don't, even if I see stuff on y'all page when I'm going through my news feed that I may not like, I scroll past that shit because I'm only accountable for the things that are a part of what I've created. I ain't responsible for what another motherfucker, and I don't have control over what another motherfucker put on their page or what they say out their mouth. So I don't even try to fight that type of battle. Y'all feel me? Tell somebody I was on this motherfucker again. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all night. Bitch, tomorrow is hump day. We halfway through the week. The motherfucking weekend is motherfucking coming. Do y'all hear me? Bye, Facebook. IG, I gotta go.